You guys, I just had my first pumpkin spice latte. So you know what this means. It is time for pumpkins and the leaves to change and sweatshirt weather. It's time. Get ready. So I'm really excited to decorate our fall mantle, but I'm going to obviously do it on a budget and do it DIY. I found these amazing little pumpkins at the dollar store, and I thought that they were perfect. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, as much as I love the fall, I'm not crazy about the color orange. Okay, so I wanna paint my pumpkins white, but I don't want to paint the stem of the pumpkins white. So what I'm gonna do is take my 3M painter's tape, and I'm just gonna tape around the edge of the stem so that I don't accidentally paint on it. And you can kind of use your fingernails to smudge the painter's tape under the stem. So once I have my pumpkins all taped up, I'm going in with my white acrylic paint. Now, when I first started, I actually watered down the paint a little bit with water so that it was easier to apply. As it turns out, and as you will see, in the end I needed to actually go in with a much thicker coat because my pumpkins were sort of a really patchy, awkward peach color after the first coat. So in the end I was really glad that I taped up the pumpkins because I didn't have to be too careful and I could work quickly, which, you know, as a new mama who has a day job is incredibly important when you're doing these DIY projects. All right, y'all, we've done one coat of paint. And you can still see it's orange. It's probably because I have no idea what these pumpkins are actually made of. It's sort of like a foamy plastic. So we definitely need to do more coats of paint. And I'm gonna go in with a second coat, but I'm not gonna water it down with as much water this time. So let's thicken it up a little bit and keep on going. Now, as I'm going along painting my pumpkins, I'm trying to smooth out any rough lines in my paint, just glossing it over with my paintbrush so that the coat and the finish will be pretty smooth. I don't want any glums or glumps on my pumpkins. All right, y'all, my pumpkins are painted white. They are no longer bright orange and will definitely match the decor a little bit better. Now, I'm gonna admit to you that I am not in love with the way the acrylic white paint applied, but I'm not gonna worry about it so much because what we're going to do now is apply some finishing waxes. And I think once we apply these finishing waxes, that patchiness is all just gonna blend in and look really kind of rustic and vintagey and cool, which is what I want. In order to apply the wax, I'm gonna try a few different things. I tend to prefer rags, but I have a paintbrush handy just to see if this is gonna be a little bit easier. And of course, I have my pumpkins. To begin, I'm going to take a rag, this is a cut up t-shirt, and grab my clear wax. And I'm just going to apply some of this clear wax onto my pumpkin. And I'm gonna put a thin layer all around my pumpkin. I didn't quite paint the bottoms all the way. All right, y'all, once that clear wax is dry, now is when you go in with that beautiful brown finishing wax. And I feel like this is the step where the magic really happens. You can see that I'm being pretty liberal, but I'm working quickly. Okay, granted, the video is sped up a whole lot, but I am working quickly because this stuff dries pretty fast, and I want to make sure that it doesn't dry in kind of weird clumps. So I'm working it very purposefully into all those wonderful nooks and crannies in my pumpkin, and I'm just working it to the kind of finish that I like. If I want it to be a little darker, then I apply more wax. I just feel like these are so cute, the most beautiful dollar store pumpkins in the whole world, and if I can do it, you can do it. Stay tuned for more DIY love from me to you. Bye.